Each of our organizations here today are planning aggressive efforts to press for passage of a long-term, full investment highway bill this year, and to put the trust back in the Highway Trust Fund. We must prevent further deterioration of our roads and bridges, and prevent the economic hit the construction industry will take if Congress doesn't pass a long-term highway bill this year. Another short-term patch, simply duct taping the roads and bridges we all rely on, must be off the table. By way of background, LIUNA is one of the largest unions of construction workers in the United States, with many of our 500,000 members employed building and fixing roads, bridges, and other critical transportation infrastructure. For LIUNA, passage of a highway bill is about jobs. But as with every American, it is foremost about ensuring the safety and reliability of our transportation systems. You know the statistics. The average bridge in the United States is now 46 years old, dangerously close to the average lifespan of 50 years. Poor road conditions, such as potholes, contribute to 1/3 of traffic fatalities. 1/4 of our bridges are deficient or obsolete, and it's going to get worse unless Congress acts. There is no excuse. Congress now has several viable, responsible options in front of them to pass a highway bill and save the Highway Trust Fund. Our commitment to press Congress for passage includes activating our members and investing in a hard-hitting, creative media campaign. The campaign will include billboards, radio ads, online messaging, and events that highlight what is at stake. The campaign will begin in Pennsylvania, Ohio, and Michigan, and will be timed to activity in Congress. To my left and right, you can see examples of the billboards we'll be placing. In your packets, you have further examples of creative materials, including radio scripts and a depiction of a school bus crushed by a failing bridge. After this briefing, we can demo the website for those who are interested and provide much more details on the timing and scope of the effort. This is an issue that is critical to every American, and yet difficult to break through and create the urgency Congress needs to feel. Infrastructure has often been viewed as dull, boring, or abstract. We aim to collectively change that. We're not trying to scare people. We're trying to inform the American public, to wake them up and to motivate them. Much like the wrecked car many schools place in front of their buildings on prom night to warn of the consequences of drunk driving, America and Congress needs to be fully aware of the risk and consequences of deteriorating and unsafe roads and bridges. It is a fact that our transportation infrastructure is in serious disrepair, and it threatens not only our jobs and our economy, but also our safety. The Minneapolis bridge collapse wasn't expected, but the consequences were real and they were tragic. With less attention or publicity, everyday people are injured due to poor road conditions, and it's only a matter of time until another bridge fails unless Congress acts. I want to make one last point regarding public officials having the will to act. Our polling, as does other extensive polling, shows that the public is willing to pay for safe roads and bridges and for a more efficient and reliable transportation system. We simply have to make the case and build public confidence that what the public does pay for, whether it's a gas tax increase or any other type of fee, will go towards its intended purpose. We must put the trust back in the Highway Trust Fund, both by making sure it has the resources it needs, and resources go to those needs.